you checked again, right? You woke up this morning and checked your YouTube channel if it blew up or not. You looked as well if a video blew up or not. This is the daily business of almost every YouTuber in this world. If your views drop, you wonder what is going on. If the people don't like you anymore or your content is not good enough. Every one of us does this. And I believe the most successful people are the people who are doing YouTube as a side project or as a hobby. You can take YouTube very seriously because there is a lot of money. And you can do the content about whatever you love and what you're passionate about. And now, after 1 year doing YouTube and upload 1 video per week, I can tell you, it was never that hard like it is today to grow on YouTube. If you don't have the best equipment and the best skills and knowledge for sure, if you start doing YouTube, it is really hard. I mentioned it a couple of times. It is a marathon and not a sprint. The only thing you can do is continue with whatever you are doing. Don't give up. And the most important part, improve. You will improve in language, in storytelling, in editing, in creating your thumbnails and title, and building your script, buying better equipment, and one day blow up on YouTube. I don't know one YouTuber who didn't get criticized and hate. If you want to be successful on YouTube and create a big loyal audience and just say something wrong or the people get it wrong and you didn't mean it like you said, you will get a shitstorm. If you know a YouTuber who didn't get a shitstorm over the whole period of his or her YouTube career, please write it into the comments. And that is as well a reason why I don't want to show my face. Privacy will be in the future a very important asset that we can have. All the futuristic films will come to reality one day, and you will see how face recognition will know everything about you. If you walk outside, cameras or shops, if you want to buy grocery, will record your face and know exactly who you are. And if you don't believe me, just look at your phone and how it tracks where you work, where your home is, how many steps you walk, etc. And it is not possible for everyone to live on a mountain with satellite internet access and catch your food daily. So you don't need a government ID and got recorded and got tracked from the government. But today's video is not just about growing on YouTube. I just wanted to mention I do it for a year now and I can see how hard it is. But I as well developed a lot of skills. And I have to thank all of you and as well YouTube for that. The skills which I mentioned earlier really built up and I can feel how it changed my personal and work life. Because everything in life is selling something, negotiate about anything and as well tell stories. If you type in on Google YouTube growth, it will recommend you a lot of YouTube videos about YouTube growth. And the best thing you can do is practice. Do it a lot of times. If you do something 1000 times, how should you be bad if you improve on a regular basis? If you won't improve and do the same thing 1000 times, I can understand if nothing happens at all. But it's hard to watch all the YouTube videos and everyone recommends anything else. And the opinions got so different, nobody is knowing what is right and what is wrong. So for me, that is not an option. I can check it on my views. I can check if a video blows up or not. And my goal is not to have one video which is blowing up. My goal is to have very good content, educational content, which helps others. And this is my why in life. And every one of you should figure it out as well. Why are you here? Let's switch about the meaning of my channel. And the meaning of my channel is to show you on a regular basis how I invest and create a huge network and get wealthy. I woke up this morning and could really feel how lucky I am to live where I live and have the things that I have. And everything else is just problems which you create on your own. It means there is no issue, you just create it. So let's go into my interactive broker portfolio to show you my stocks and my ETFs. And as you can see, I cracked a new all-time high. Since I started investing on the 25th of September 2023, with around $50, I invested really strongly. You will feel the same if you want to invest as well. And we have right now a lot of gurus on every social media platform. And I can see what the issue is. The whole market is oversaturated. We have too many influencers who create shorts, scream at you, buy this is the next tip, do that. And I won't believe any one of them. Because if you invest on your own for a long period of time, you will understand there are a couple of chances. For example, Nvidia or Bitcoin. And if you would invest 10 years ago, $10,000, you would be rich today. That's true. But I think almost nobody of us had at the time $10,000 to invest and go all in into a stock like Nvidia or Bitcoin at the time. It would be the same if I tell you now, you can invest $10,000 into a pharma company and you will get rich in 10 years. Because of that, you can try to take your chance, but I'm sure to find the next Nvidia or the next Bitcoin is really hard. And the difference between me and all the other gurus, I would say, in the finance niche and investing niche is I show you exactly what I'm doing. And all the other people are just showing you screenshots or the company and tell you what they bought. And I think this is not the same, because here you see my journey and you can learn as well from my mistakes. I'm not an expert, I'm not a pro. I'm just doing the things that feels right for me. And you see, over the period of time, I put all the steps which are going straight up money on my Interactive Broker account. And if we had downtimes, I pushed it really hard and put even more money inside. And as well with the dip that we had on April, I bought really strongly stocks, which I usually not do or do it with small amounts. And the only reason why I'm doing that is everything in this world is bounded with risk. There is nothing in this world which is not a risk. And the only difference is if you want to get bigger returns or not. And if you want bigger returns, you have to risk more. And I bet if you look at the most valuable companies in the US, I would say the top 10, they will be there in the next 1 or 2 years. But I can promise you, not all of them will be the exact way how they are right now in 10 years. It is not possible. That is the reason why Warren Buffett recommended just invest on a regular basis in the S&P 500 over a long period of time, and you will make a better performance than any hedge fund manager or investor in this world. Because it gets really hard if you want to outperform the S&P 500 for a long time. So my goal is to get the first 100,000, which is really hard because everything that you see here on my account right now is almost built on my own. It is the money that I invested. And you can see here on the left side, I have an unrealized profit and loss with a profit with my own record with over $2,040. And I think that is really insane. And if you look at my performance and compare it with the S&P 500, as I mentioned, you see the chart is almost go similar because I started to buy the S&P 500, which results that I have almost the same performance, but it still outperformed me. I'm right now with around 9.59 in profit, and the S&P 500 is with 15.69. And I just bought a couple of single positions when it dipped. And as well, I want to continue with small amounts. This is my playing money, buying small stocks or stocks which are not going well right now and where I know it will outperform the S&P 500 in the next couple of years. I use the single stock investments just as a tool to outperform the S&P 500, to sell out a little amounts or even all the positions if the company got in trouble and put the money into S&P 500. In the next week, I want to show you more about my stocks and why I bought it and what I want to buy next. And you can see right now almost everything that I bought is in a profit because we have an all-time high. And the whole things that I show you right now could change in a couple of weeks, months, or even years. Because if Donald Trump is starting again doing something, and I told you at the beginning, if Donald Trump gets the president, we will get a lot of ups and downs. And it was exactly how I told you. And still will be. You will see it. And with that, thanks for watching, guys. See you soon. Bye bye.
It's not a game, it's a